What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. I got to talk to you guys about the beef between Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford. Mikey Garcia has clapped back. He has gave his rebuttal. He has counterpunched. He basically stated like, "Hey, I was out for 2 years. I come back, have a couple fights, and look who I'm fighting. I'm fighting for the welterweight championship of the world. I'm fighting Errol Spence. Who are you fighting? Amir King Khan." So that was Mikey's response to Terrence Crawford, just saying that, hey, I'm fighting better competition than you are, and you've been in the game, consistently. And I took a 2-year layoff due to my problems, but it just shows you what I'm able to do versus what you're able to do on your side of the street versus my side of the street. You know what I mean? And that's where he was trying to attack it. And it holds some weight because Errol Spence is that guy, that is feared in his weight class. He is. He is considered one of the top fighters in his weight class. He is. But as far as comparing Errol Spence to Amir Khan, sure, experts would say Errol Spence would beat Amir Khan. But guess what? They haven't fought. And most importantly, Terrence Crawford hasn't fought Amir Khan to see how that fight would transpire. And most importantly, Terrence Crawford has not fought Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia hasn't fought Terrence Crawford. Okay? So none of these guys, have a real big leverage on the other one. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 out of 4 of these guys are undefeated. Right? And until these guys fight each other, we will know who's the best. But the trash talk continues. Terrence Crawford went on to say, well, you fought at 140, so technically you're only going up one weight class. So don't try to make yourself bigger than what you really are. Yeah, I could see that too. But Mikey Garcia, you do have to make weight at that weight class, right? He is a champion at that weight class at 135. So he is technically moving from 135 to fight someone 2 weight classes above him. Not saying he didn't fight at 140. What I'm saying is that still is a difference. You know what I'm saying? Versus if he would have acclimated to 140, then went to 147, right? But he went back to 135, got the championship unified. Now he's going back over 140 to come to 147 to counterpunch that correctly, right? So, but yeah, Mikey has a point, and I like Mikey Garcia. I think he has big balls, big cojones to pull this type of shit off, like Charles Ramsey, But at the end of the day, Errol Spence has not fought Amir Khan. He has not fought. The only people he has fought is Kell Brook. Okay. Has he beat anyone that beat Amir Khan? No. You know what I mean? Lamont Peterson decisioned Amir Khan. But if you look at that fight, it was a bullshit fight in Peterson's backyard. So that doesn't really hold merit. Sure, Errol Spence beat the shit out of Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson came in with the wrong game plan. And plus, he was a smaller welterweight anyway. Okay? So is Terrence Crawford. Fight him. You see what I'm saying? You see I'm going with this? It's like, well, you fought the smallest litter of the pack, right? So, again, that goes back to what Mikey's saying about his opposition, right? Versus Terrence Crawford's opposition. And it's really not that bad. But what is true that Terrence Crawford's selection is limited. You know what I mean? But it just shows that the promoters have to do their job. They have to make these fights happen. Bob Arum has to go into overload and offer these PBC dudes a lot of money, or more money than they're accustomed to having. That's if their brainwashed, loyal asses will take the money. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. So Mikey Garcia pretty much knows how it is on the PB side. That's why he can say what he said. Good counterpunch, Mikey Garcia, right? So the ball is in Terrence Crawford's court at this point. You know what I mean? So I will report what he has to, to counterpunch back to Mikey Garcia. You guys tell me what you think about Mikey Garcia's remarks. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.